Mr. Dresselhaus, you're chairman of the board from Alcatel Lucent.
Right.
So tell us, what's your impression of New Mobility World so far? It's a very different show concept. Any thoughts on how it works for you?
Yeah, so actually it's the first time we're here, and we had to make a very quick decision just, let's say, 6 weeks ago. So we pulled everything together to get this booth running. We had expectations which were maybe too low, I don't know, but it was actually, we exceeded our expectation actually after the first day. So we are very happy to be here, very good.
Okay.
We are very excited. Of course we are not mainstream, but I think with what we show here, we do have the right concept and we do have the right answers for, let's say, the connected car, for autonomous driving in the future. So lot of reaction from our customer, very much positive reaction from our customer. So we're looking forward for today and for the rest of the week.
I mean, you as an infrastructure provider, of course, have a very critical role in the future of mobility, if you think about it, which is not just about the car, right, but overall the digital infrastructure that has to be made ready for this new connected world.
Yeah. So what we are showing here actually, and we developed this over the last, let's say, 8 to 10 months, are two use cases. Basically two use cases which I think are pretty much important and describe what we have to do. What we believe, and this is our vision, what happening is very much similar to what we experience in our main industry, which is the telecommunication industry. So when you look at this, and when you have a kind of your mobile device, which everybody has today, this will grow every second year, will double performance, will double capacity. But the size is a given. I mean, this is physics. You can't change it. Otherwise, it's not a mobility. Mobility is not useful anymore. And therefore, all the data, all the applications will grow much faster. So what you have to do, you have to take this data and the application and move into a cloud. We believe the same will happen for the car. Same thing. Right now what we're experiencing is everything is going into a car. So the sensors, the support in terms of connectivity through Wi-Fi and all the use case there. What we show here is two uses. One is that we do a software update over the air. So it's not just that you need a connectivity there. What you need is a secure connectivity, which is managed, meaning you need bandwidth, you need security, as I said before, and you need certain KPIs to perform this action. I mean, it's not just connectivity, it's not just a voice call, it's a data connection. So we call this a secure virtual private network.
So it's like the software world comes to the infrastructure, because you also need to build it in a way that it can actually grow with the growing demand of data as we generate more and more data every day, right? So you can't say we will need X in 2020. It has to keep growing and growing and adapt to the growing volume.
So we do need for this certain technologies, like for example the 5G. But we cannot wait until 5G. And this is the second use case we show, is what we think we can use a car as a digital marketplace. So what we show here, you enter your car with your mobile device, and when you enter it, we cut the Bluetooth connection. So what we show here is that you disconnect the Bluetooth connection, because today, the car, when you enter the car with your mobile device, it is a speaker and a microphone. With this, we disconnect the connection, and all the data, all the information goes to the car. And then it can be used by the OEM or whoever controls the car in this environment. So what we believe is that can be used, then all the data, all the information, and can be fed into CRM system, can be fed into analytic systems, and then there's a new business case behind this. This is what we call a digital marketplace in the car.
So you really try to solve the problem of like who is in control of that customer experience and the data.
Well, we believe we have to go from a product-oriented to a customer-oriented experience. Exactly right.
I think a lot of customers will like that idea.
I hope so.
Because I think there's a lot of privacy let's say, concerns that we need to, I think, also talk about, right? So everybody wants a personalized experience, but ideally they want to be in control of that data. So it sounds like this could be one element in helping address that.
Yeah, I understood. So, but I mean, first of all, you don't have 100% security, privacy. This is not. But we can do a lot to achieve the most of it. So what we can do is, with the solution we have already as we speak, is that you can inspect all data which are exchanged between your car and your data center. So second, you can have a secure connection. You distribute a key, and then you encrypt the data with the key, and which is just valid for those one session. So this is the maximum security you can have today, and which is not, as I said before, not just a simple connection. It's a secure VPN. You need certain software for this. It's known from the telco industry. And this is what we want to apply in this concept to have this digital marketplace enabled.
So this could also be then a key technology for car sharing models, right?
Certainly, everything. I mean, what we're building is base infrastructure. We as Alcatel Lucent are not interested in building something into a car or owning the data. That's not our job. Is something in between.
Great. Mr. Dresselhaus, Chairman of the Board of Alcatel Lucent, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
So what we are demonstrating is how the solutions developed by Alcatel Lucent over the last 20-25 years and used widely by the telco providers can be used for the automotive industries, and how they can help the car manufacturers, the car insurance companies, the fleet companies, helping improving their business actually.
All right.
So typically the idea is that the cars are connected and are able to send data to a backend system like the one we show here. This data is then processed by the backend application, and an operator can have a very quick view of what's going on in the network actually.
So what can I see on these charts?
So what you can see first of all is the location of these devices on a map. You can also see that from the subset of devices, some of them are actually having an issue. That could be a mechanical issue, that can be a software-related issue. So here you see a subset of those cars with a small logo and an indication that there is an issue on that car. And if I would point the pointer of my mouse, I would actually see what kind of issue is actually raised for that particular car. You also see some analytics level of information. These two widgets show a breakdown of the information per car, brands, models, and also per type of alarm. See the information in terms of lists. So you can see the time when an alarm has been raised, the car it is associated with, and the status of that alarm. Other things that are very relevant for the car manufacturers or for the insurance companies is the distribution of these alarms over the set of cars in terms of severities and in terms of brands. And then what we also do is be able to actuate, to take an action when these alarms occur. If it's a software-related alarm, for example, we can remotely take action by, for example, fixing the software, turning off rogue processes like malware, or sending alarms to the car manufacturer companies, and so forth and so on.
So there's many different applications for this, right? Both the OEMs that want to create more connected experiences for their consumers, telematics for, let's say, insurance companies, for fleet owners, right?
Exactly. So it could be used by car manufacturers themselves, by insurance companies. You got it right, yes.
Alrighty, good. Thank you much.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day.